that's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't feel sorry for these niggas. I'm talking when I say these niggas, I'm talking about the nigga that's online crying about a fucking video. Like you niggas was doing the most when Vaughn died. Let's be real.
I remember it was going around. They was like, damn, y'all let y'all niggas get killed in front of y'all, ain't do shit. I remember all that shit for sure.
Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. So yeah. Yeah, I'd rather see you crash out. Yeah. Go crash out. Go crash out. Get off the internet making posts, nigga, and go crash out, nigga. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Who did you crash out on?
Just anybody. Anybody
most of them don't even live in Chicago. And the ones who do live in Chicago, what the fuck?
Yeah, go back to Chicago. Go visit your family in Chicago, goddamn.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the ones that's like they still in Chicago, but like the ones that probably would matter for Get Back don't live in fucking Chicago no more.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you a gangster, you shouldn't be on the internet complaining. If you're a street nigga, supposed to be a street nigga, you shouldn't be on the internet complaining. Straight up. That's just my whole thing. You shouldn't be complaining. You shouldn't be complaining. So
well, maybe they'll react to this and give you a it'd be crazy. Yeah. Street niggas doing reactions. It's crazy.
Hey, yeah. Hey, feel free to react and let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying?
Oh my God. So let me hold on before we go to that shit that woke something up. So listen. So I get everybody retired at some point or whatever. But once you retire and you come into like the civilian lane, you start reacting to content and shit for content. Do you now give up your street card though?
I'm saying, did them niggas really retire though? They only retired when Duck died.
But I'm just saying, if you now are a blogger, because when you react to content, you're a fucking blogger, YouTuber. A lot of them, even I heard King Yellow refer to himself as a fucking YouTuber, that he's getting his money. Okay. So at that point, when you're reacting, your media at this point, do you give up like how can you pop street shit and you just reacting to content?
And see, that's my whole thing. Like, if y'all say y'all civilians and y'all no longer in the streets and y'all not street niggas, civilians got to move accordingly. You can't be on here popping it because civilians don't be popping it. You can't be on here.
You know what though? Okay, let me ask you a question. Is anybody from the other side YouTubers or bloggers now?
Nah.
they per se rappers supposed to be, right?
Right. So 63rd is turned into bloggers, and Oblock is more on the rapping side. Drill rappers. So 63rd is comedian and bloggers, and Oblock is drill rappers, and what else they do?
Shit,
as of right now, famous killers.
Oh shit! I gotta clear that part.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Oblock is now known as some famous killers. So
I look. I gotta pick your brain because you on one, so I got to go with it while you on. So, do you think that's where the animosity is towards, like, I'm gonna say the heavy hitters on the other side, Dirt, because you hear Dirt name come up a lot. A lot of people attacking Beizoo too, and then I think Mimo 600 going through some stuff as far as back and forth with some people. Like, so, do you think that's an animosity because maybe they feel stuck in Chicago?
I ain't gonna lie, it's most definitely animosity with 63rd and Oblock. I feel like they always been kind of mad at Oblock and that side because they always felt like they was behind because Oblock was kind of blocking their shine, meaning they was saying at first they was blackballed and stuff like that. So they always felt like it was tension on that behalf because, and they even said it. They made it first, so they stopped us from coming through the door because they was telling people if you rock with them, you can't rock with me. So it was always that's natural. They had hate for Oblock because they felt like Oblock was blocking them from getting through the door.
But if we really think about it, did Oblock block them though? Because the only big famous rapper from Oblock was King Von. Dirt came from Oblock.
But okay, when I say Oblock, I'm talking about that side period, whether it's Chief Keef, Dirt, Von, you know what I'm saying? And most definitely, I agree. When Keith came through that door and he started dissing who he dissed, and he started dissing 63rd, that right there, he made it popular to diss who he dissed, right? And then it was like, okay, we ain't rocking with the side that guy from that who's Chief Keef dissing. Because Chief Keef made it popular to diss that kid. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, you know. Right. And then when Von came, Von made it popular to diss the block. They block. So you got to think about it. It's a whole decade of one side creating fans to dislike the other side. So it was naturally like, we not rocking with them. We not rocking with 63rd. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know nobody from that way until, I'm going to say, I found out about Duck right before he died, right? But I wasn't really a fan of, like, nobody, like, I'm not even a fan, but I wasn't checking for nobody on that side until really FYBJ Man came out. And I just liked the interviews because the nigga gonna tell something. For it not to be no paperwork, that nigga be telling, gang. That nigga get in there. Hey, that nigga be talking his shit. For him not to have no paper, he did good. Salute to FYBJ Man.
So why do you think it's still like? And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they have a good thing on YouTube because they relive and recreate the same stories and get paid.
Most definitely. And see, that's why it's like they don't even realize, like, and it's for all the 60-30ers.
Because none of the Oblock people do it.
Right. Y'all don't even realize, okay, when Chief Keef, Dirt, and Von, they painted a narrative. It was what the score was, 60-24 or whatever the score was, y'all was down according to Dirt them. So we going around thinking that y'all were losing. You feel me? They had the torch on the music. They was painting the narrative, and whatever they said, that's what goes, right? But now y'all have the lane with the blogging shit. 6-24. Yeah, it was 6-24. Y'all was down. Y'all only had 6. Oblock them had 24. So, and we knew that, and we thought that was what it was because that's what they said. Because they controlled the narrative because they was bigger than y'all, right? Now, y'all control the narrative. Y'all can control the narrative because y'all blog. Let me tell y'all something. The bloggers control the narrative. And the majority of y'all blog, and y'all don't even realize y'all can control the narrative and make 63rd this like they did in the rap. But y'all so busy fighting with each other and can't get along.
Or trying to take down for past issues. Because I feel like if they just at this point, let it be where it is, they have their own little mark. Because I just was sitting here thinking about, like, you know, all of them on that side, they don't be on no YouTube doing this type of shit. I don't know no blogger from that side. So, like, but I can name a lot of bloggers from, like, the 63rd side, you know what I'm saying? But and most of them still drop music. You know, they blog, but they still drop music too. So, and I'm gonna tell you, they got they got online YouTube in the chokehold.
Right.
Despite they hold a lot of the people snitching and shit, they got it in the chokehold for sure. So I just don't be understanding why the animosity towards the other side when at the end of the day, y'all really up one right now.
Trapper say, and they don't even realize. Trapper say, what happened when they run out of stories? The YouTube checks ain't gonna be the same. Now let me tell you this. They technically ain't gonna run out of stories.
Yeah, them stories, let me tell you. These stories been circulating for years, and that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to really cover Chicago. I'm like, ain't no new shit happening. But is they revamp them, and then I'm gonna be honest, FBI Butter taking the stand, reinvigorated they side, they can still come out. Because he been dropping interviews left and right, just from fucking testifying. And now they asking him about, I seen a clip, they asked him about Bezu and Bruh. You know? So now he's at that point where they want to know his thoughts on certain things from that sector. So yeah, they'll never run out for sure. Yeah, I'm just coming into the sector. It's being great to me so far.
And especially if you in the mix of it, you can always remix the stories. So just say if I seen something right with my own eyes and I tell it, boom, and then this story go viral, and then now I need new stories. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell them same stories, but I'm gonna tell it from a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times
viewers.
Right. Because 9 times out of 10, when you tell the story, you're gonna be biased. And I seen, was it Butter? And mind you, before Butter told, and still, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been watching him lately after he told, but before Butter told, he was my favorite person to watch do an interview.
Yeah,
him and J Man. Him, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Listen, them niggas tell the truth. I be want to hear the truth. You hear me? Them niggas tell the truth. So it's like I seen Butter do it. Butter told a story about the night that J Main spoke on, with J Main say his cousin came in, boom, 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 and shot him up, and he grabbed the females and shielded himself. You feel me? You see how J Main came and told that story? He said he was chilling on the block and his cousin came and he had to shield it. And then when Butter told his story, it was the same, but it was from Butter point of view. It was totally different. It was from what Butter was realizing and understanding. So technically, the story is 2 different stories, but it's the same story. So you could always just switch the point of view. You know what I'm saying? And tell it from a different aspect.
And just the fact, and then the fact of the matter, I will say this. You see how academics started having people from the Warren Chirac come on his podcast to like talk about and stuff like that. That's gonna bring a whole new generation of viewers. Hell, look at the fucking C-Day and Rondo #9 shit. That shit 10 years old. And it's still new videos going up about that same situation. Hell, look at the motherfucking Take Capone shit. Take 600, whatever, you know, his shit. A decade. Still popping up.
Facts. Yeah. Most definitely. So see, look, 63rd, we just gave y'all 10 minutes of how y'all can get content. You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna flip it down the reels.
Right. And stop beefing with y'allself, because that shit make y'all look lame. Because technically, y'all beefing with each other, guess what y'all doing? Y'all be exposing and selling each other out. So you saying he pussy and he ain't about that life, and he told and he'll snitch, and you exposing him and he told he'll snitch. So I'm really thinking y'all pussy. Because I'm like, damn, you got this nigga snitching on the stand. You got this other nigga telling on the stand. You got this nigga, he say he a pussy, and he grew up with him. So I believe him. Like, y'all be really making y'all self look bad. You know what I'm saying? If you really gang, you keep that shit off the internet.
And stop telling on these fucking old murders y'all done did. God damn.
Right.
Shit.
Right. For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Billy,
Okay, look, thank you for putting the headshot on it. Like, god damn.
Yeah, Billy. Like, what the fuck are you doing, gang? Like, you want to prove to a nigga so bad that you like that you willing to say you did that. Like,
and at the end of the day, like, look at the snitch, like the fuck. You ain't got to prove that you macho in the streets these days when there's fucking rats making checks off of YouTube. Like, y'all just continue to fucking react. You know what I'm saying? No, that was his weight. His funeral tomorrow.